Imagine that you're one of these cars, shiny, luxurious, and fast. You can go so fast, so far, then you can crash.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? You're welcome to Inside Africa Network. This is a place where we explore Africa and bring it to you, to your doorstep as usual. My name is Bills Victor. You're welcome to Movie Gist Africa. Sometimes we add police in here to make sure we see the actions and inactions of actors and actresses and what they churn out, what they act and give to us to see. Sometimes we review it, we tease you about movies that are coming and then play their trailers. Today we're reviewing a particular movie that has been there. It was actually trendy. We were expecting big things coming out of the movie because of the kind of actors that were involved in the movie. I mean, actors like Ikpe Etim, and we had Sharon Oja. We had quite a number of actors there. So the movie actually trended online before it came out, before it was released, and we actually anticipated. What movie am I talking about? I'm talking about Glamour Girls.
We are Inside Africa Network.
We had Glamour Girls in 1994. Some of you know, most of you know about it. And Glamour Girls is a movie that is centered on ladies or girls who are trying to live the let me watch my word. They're trying to live the nightlife.
Friend, the entertainment has arrived.
You talk to girls, talk no, Donna.
We are special girls.
Play Network Films produced this movie, and Play Network actually brought to us Living in Bondage, and it was beautiful. So we were actually expecting to see what he would bring in this time. So Play Network actually brought to us Glamour Girls. They brought it back, in the sense that we had Glamour Girls in 1994. Glamour Girls is a movie that is centered on ladies, on women trying to live the nightlife, you know, trying to make money, live luxurious life, and live big. Having a procurer. A procurer is what we call pimp. Yeah, they have a pimp, someone who connects them to men to make sure they have money or live this huge life. But then I had issues with these Glamour Girls, because the one we had in 1994 was connecting. I was able to relate. You know, we had blackmail, we had black magic, we had people dying for consequences, reasons for the things they did. You know, they died for that reason. But I'm trying to see how, when I was watching these Glamour Girls, now the reason why these Glamour Girls actually was something we actually anticipated was because of the kind of stars we were expecting. We had, it is actually star-studded. Yes, we had people like Ikpe Etim, who acted as Donna. You know, we had Sharon Oja, who acted as Emma. We had, Emma was the one that had siblings, you know, to bring up. She didn't have money, so she needed to do something to bring in money. We have Jocelyn Dumas, who acted as Gemma, the big girl, you know, who had a 12-year-old son. We had Toke Makinwa, who acted as Lulu. We had Segilola Ogidan, who acted as Hale, you know, Helion. We had people like Lennox, the musician, who acted as Alex. Now, these people, not only these people we had in the movie, just to mention a few, we were expecting more than what we got.
Tommy, who is this bitch?
Just play nice, girl.
Hey, who the fuck is Tommy?
Fix her.
Take control of the place.
Take all this one. I will pack her. No be that opportunity like this.
That's how we do it. Take control of the place. Let's take control of the place. That's how we do it. Take control of the place.
Now, I cannot really give you a proper story, a stretched story on Glamour Girls that was acted this year. The reason is that the movie didn't actually, for me, it's my opinion though, you have your opinion, you can go there and watch it. It didn't have a body, it didn't have this connection. Everybody was like, I'm the leg, I'm the hand, I'm the head. You know, it was not joined. You know, Donna actually acted as the pimp, what we call the procurer. But Haru, she tried, but she normally acts as a good boss. But this time around, I didn't get it. I didn't actually get it. Emotionally, I was not relating with what they were trying to churn out. I was not actually relating with it. There was a part in this movie where I think Lulu had a part where she had a husband, you know, out there, out in the country, out of the country, you know. She was the one sending money to the husband outside the country. It's not actually realistic here. from this part of the world, when you are out there abroad, you send money here, not we sending you money here. So I was trying to see how I can relate all that in the movie. And then Gemma was this big time old girl dating big guys. She had a 12-year-old son, that almost died, and then her husband was sick, and then she had an accident rather, and then she needed to fall in love again. It was, the movie for me was so much not connecting. I was trying to see how I can connect all that in the movie, for the fact that Emma was not, didn't end helping her younger ones was just disturbing for me. This was an opportunity for you guys to address issues that are affecting ladies who are using nightlives as an opportunity, or people who are using excuses as an opportunity to involve in things they are not supposed to do. I need you to go and watch that movie. You actually try to see, maybe you can get the story, maybe you can actually connect to it, because the one we had in 1994 actually connected.
We are Inside African Network.
Yes, it implies till today. It really implies till today. It impacted. We still feel the impact of the one we had in 1994. But then this one in 2022 was like more of entertainment. They just entertained us. We just sat down and watched. Let me tell you, the first 40 minutes, I was like, okay, let's see what will happen. Let's see how it would be. I was actually waiting, but it was not what I actually expected of Glamour Girls of this year. It was not actually what I actually expected. Some of the characters were irrelevant. We had Hale being, I don't know what she actually played there. She OD'd in the movie. She's supposed to be there. They played too safe in the movie. They were like, let's be careful, let's be orderly, let's see how we could do this. They were not able to relate with me emotionally. But then there were some good things that were actually out in this movie that you should go and watch. The efforts they placed in the movie, fine, it was good effort. The camera they used was blockbuster camera. It was a good, beautiful camera. The cinematography was good. Entertainment value, nothing for me. When we talk about some other things that were there, it was nothing for me. Then I saw jets, there was a yacht, there was movement, there was costume, at least 4 over 10, out in the movie. But what I'm trying to say basically in this review is that I find it hard to be able to connect the movie. So you need to go watch this movie. Well, maybe you would actually love it, but it actually centers on girls who are actually living night lives to make things out for themselves, to make money for themselves, or try to see how they can settle issues. And now the movie, to some extent, tried to end, but I was trying to see how I can relate the end with the middle, but there was no middle. It was like the beginning and the end. The movie ended for me, though. But you need to go watch it, Glamour Girls of this year. And then the location was something we could actually talk about. The screenplay, no way for the screenplay for me. It was something else. What I'm trying to say generally right now is you anticipate these movies, and then what happened? Was it like the editor just cut things and joined and pasted, cut from here, and because it was not actually connecting for me. It was not actually connecting. The last time I gave a review on Blood Sisters, I actually narrated the story, but I find it a little difficult right now to see how I can intertwine these stories and bring them together. But actually, the story is based on girls living nightlives, living with men, issues happening and all of that. Go there, watch Glamour Girls of this year. Maybe you have something to talk about it. Maybe you have something to say about it. Go on a comment section and then comment about what you think about this year's Glamour Girls. We would like to have you here, staying here, because we have other programs coming in. Go on our comment section, drop your comments, drop whatever you think, like our pages, go on YouTube, subscribe, and ring on that bell so you have notifications of other shows that are coming in. I love you so much, and thank you for staying here on Movie Gist Africa and Policing. If you want to remake a movie, Play Network, please make sure you give us what we want. Especially, it should be better than what we had. 1994, you should give us even more than we can get. Thank you so much for joining us, and we love to have you next time.
We are
Inside Africa Network, exploring Africa.